Delia. Oh man, you're in deep shit, buddy. So, it's like there's always this instinct I have to explain what I want to talk about in this video or in any video. But honestly, like I already fucking titled the video, you know what it's about. Um, Delia is a pervert, apparently. And basically, um, of several people have accused him of harassing underage girls, of hitting on them. And when I say underage, like it's about 16. And I'm gonna run through my thoughts on Delia. Actually, I don't even give a shit what my thoughts are. No one cares. That's not important what I think about Delia. Obviously, he's a comedian that's put in his 10,000 hours. Some of his shit's good, some of it's bad, like any other artist. But what's really fascinating about this particular case is that he hasn't had very many movie or TV roles, and he's played a pedophile twice. So that's really fascinating to me. Obviously, he read the role and he's like, oh, that's not much of a stretch. A fucking famous douchebag that hits on underage girls. It's like, yeah, I can really dive in deep and basically play that character like it deserves to be played. So what I really want to talk about in this video is, when is it time for the court of public opinion to step in? Because basically, sometimes, like obviously, like when people just start posting shit on Twitter, on Facebook, MySpace, actually I don't even fucking know. But when people start making accusations on the internet, there's obviously the huge risk of giving credibility to people that don't deserve it, that are just seeking attention. And obviously, with these accusations that have come out tonight, there's people doing that for Mr. Delia. But there's the other side of the court of public opinion of, what if somebody did something that's incredibly unethical and incredibly scummy, but not illegal? And let's go ahead and run through some of the accusations that are going on with Delia. So let's see here. Let's see. There's one that that I thought was particularly compelling. So, fun fact about Delia. When he stayed at my hotel 2 years ago, he called for help with his AC unit and then exposed himself to the woman who went for help. And then he tried to get her to come back to the room. So, I mean, like that in and of itself, that's not, any lawyer could easily fucking get Delia off. There's nothing in there that's going to send him to jail. The other one that I saw was, let's see. It's Simone. Okay. So Simone Rossi, this is the one that's gotten a lot of attention. First of all, in regards to her tweet, she said, imagine being 16 and being groomed by a stand-up comedian twice your age. And the only reason you never met up and never got physically molested was because you had just gotten a boyfriend your own age. So yeah, that's obviously shitty. And then the tweets say, and this is from Delia, I'm in Tempe, let's hang. You want to meet up later tonight? Yes, can we make out? And that tweet right there, it's like, can we make out? It's like, he's very clever, he's very smart, because he's not actually saying that he's going to make out with her. He's not making plans to make out with her. It's like, can we make out? Like, of course you can make out. You have the option to do that. That doesn't mean that you're suggesting it necessarily. And there's like that little bit of wiggle room and that little bit of gray area, like where it's like, yeah, he's not what's the fucking word? It's like, I don't think it's statutory rape. I think that it wouldn't quite fit that criteria. And again, this is why the court of public opinion matters. This is why it's important that she's showing these screenshots and telling people what happened to her. Because he's not going to serve a day in jail. He's rich as fuck. His dad's rich as fuck. He's going to be just fine. And I don't know if his career is going to be fine, but he's not going to be held accountable for his actions. And let's see. There was another one. I saw. Okay. Oh, oof. He's predatory. He followed my old Instagram when I was only 17 and got my Snapchat and would ask for nudes and tried to get me to fly to California to go meet up. Wait, what? You sure it wasn't like a spam account or something? Dude, do you ever save screenshots or anything? Because that's concerning. Um, I'm positive it was through his official Instagram, and we exchanged snaps a few times through his personal Snapchat. And she said she didn't have any screenshots. So, like, where there's smoke, there's fire. And again, it's like this could never be proven in court. That's not a solid, airtight case. But, like, and then this is the other thing that bothers me because I was listening to some black dude defend him, and he was one of those kind of guys that speaks in iambic pentameter. He was like, I'm not going to listen to a bunch of anonymous accusations. And it's like, it's not necessarily about whether or not there's anonymity. Like, anonymity is understandable when you're talking about something this shameful and someone that powerful. I think what matters most is the numbers. Numbers speak volumes. It's like, I mean, if there were like two women, two women could lie, but with so many people coming out saying the same fucking thing. And I want to finish like with a tweet that he fucking wrote. Hold on. And it kind of reminds me of James Gunn. James Gunn was the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, and he got fired because he sent out a bunch of really weird fucking tweets about fucking kids. So, hold on a second. Oh, man. I want to get this exactly right. Okay. I am a pedophile. But, oh, man. God damn it. Yeah. Oh. Sorry about this, guys. But basically, it's a joke where Chris Delia basically said he likes to do two things: drink coffee and fuck kids. And it's like, I'm not saying that kid fucking can't be a funny topic. I think anybody can be funny if you do the right delivery. But it was just like the way that the joke was phrased. It's like there's not much of a punchline there. It's like there's a really fine line between, just really well written, good humor that can really shine a light on something dark, and also it just comes off as something that's not a genuine attitude of the person saying it. And then there's stuff that's just really not a joke, and it's like, oh yeah, I like to drink coffee and fuck kids. It's like just saying you like to fuck kids. It's like, that's not funny. Like, there's no premise there. There's no pun. There's no double entendre. There's no setup for the joke. It's just like, fuck you. I like to fuck kids. Like, that doesn't make it, that's just not good. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this Chris D'Elia shit? I'm going to bed.